I, while while you've been, excuse me, so I do believe I have a visitor that I wasn't attending. Go away. Nope, I don't want you here. What a way to start a day. Um, so today we're gonna do some base update. First and foremost, I died yet again. So uh my lovely, lovely depth strider is gone on my boot. I went to go to the end um, do some mending of my weapons, and I hit ground really hard. So I still have a couple of the items, but this is why I have a secondary sword. I forgot to put the sword there. Mm. But I did take a minute to upgrade some things. Now I've got efficiency 5 on still have 4, but I haven't felt like really doing grinding for um, the books. But let's take a look at what I have done. So I decorated. I'm really liking the pattern, the yellow pattern. I wanted something that looked out of place, um, but didn't see like all of the behind there. So that's just the yellow terracotta glazed with some yellow concrete. And then up at the top is orange concrete powder. I kind of like I had a different pattern set until I realized I couldn't open the drawers with the pattern that pattern that I had decided on. And so I did some research and I figured that just doing these stairs this way, it gave it a little bit of depth, which is really nice. Um, there. Um, so for right now, that's how that's gonna look. Um, I didn't want to continue the pattern all the way up because not a whole lot of space. So if I want to or need to get up there, actually need to come in front of the lights. So instead of trying to figure out yellow patterns with the lights, I just made everything orange up there. And then I left myself a little hole so that I can come out and walk up here if I need. But what else have I been doing? So, the villager is in me. Me sleep, get some sleep in. I'd rather do this during the day. Not that I'm horribly worried, but uh, let's go up here, and you will notice the farm area looks very different. So all of the old houses are gone now, and now it's just the houses. Um, but I expanded the farm area a little bit. Um, I have all sorts of villagers. Well, let's go down here. Then I waterlogged some um, acacia doors for like irrigation. They just kind of like an irrigation pattern, which really helps. Oh, I missed one. I think I still have trapdoor. Hold, please. But I built um, these two houses. They've got villagers in them, and then I've scoped out what the next few houses down here are going to look like. This house here is going to be super small, so I am curious to see what I up with. But I wanted to before I built built it figure out kind of okay is what does the courtyard look like? Do I have enough space? One's going to actually have a fountain. That one will not. No space for that. This one probably will. I just didn't have the stairs that I wanted to do that. with. So we'll have a few more houses down here, so it won't make these houses look so um I don't know, so barren. They'll look like they're part of a set. I don't know what I'm going to do with this land. It's too small to make a house, but I did move uh most of I need to fix the wood down there. I I did move the dock over here. I still plan on having a lighthouse over there, although depending on the lighthouse structure, I may put it over here. We'll see. Um, but yeah, but I did want to move that because it didn't make any sense to keep over there. And I do like how these lights have come about. Um, and the villagers seem to be pretty happy with all of that. I came down here. Oh, yes, I thought I had. Nope, I do not have any trapdoors over here. Just moss carpet. I must have put them all away. Trapdoor. Oh, but that's gonna not be the right color. Nope, I want the acacia trapdoors. I think they look. Oh, I'm missing one there too. I think it just looks nice, and it's an easy way to do irrigation, especially with waterlogged. And if you don't waterlog them, then villagers have a chance of jumping on them and then jumping off and messing up the fields. But since I've changed it to a wheat field, the villagers have actually done pretty well at not messing up the fields. I still have some potatoes there. Villagers don't touch them at all. They only touch the wheat. And every now and then I look over and I see lots and lots and lots of love. But I'm pretty pleased with how this looks. Uh, I might I might just make that whole peninsula more farms. I don't know. Eventually, I'm trying to figure out whether I want to keep those little sandbars. I might get rid of them. Just I'm not sure that they look all that great, but at the same time, they don't hurt the view, right? And then, like out in the distance, you'd have like these houses, and you have, um, the lighthouse potentially, which I have come to the realization that even though historically houses only had one entrance, I can't not have. I have to have two. Otherwise, the um, the villagers, yeah, they're idiots. I don't know what to say. Somehow we got. Oh, you know what it is. Uh, they keep getting stuck. So they come, they hit the roof at just the right angle because they're so big, and then it becomes a golem party here. Yeah, but so here's the layout. There's a storage room here with uh, sort of indentured servants' quarters there. This is the main entrance. I haven't quite finished the decorating. Decorating does take a little time. It's not as fun, but this is going to be the kitchen. Then this will be like their um, praying room, and then we have one bedroom and the bath, and of course the other bedroom. So not a huge house, but it serves the purpose, and it relocated all of the villagers that were in these houses. These two handled all of those villagers and then a couple of new ones. So see, this doesn't even have the doors yet, but this will be like the family room. Then over here, we have the prayer room is going to be there. We have a bedroom, excuse me, sir. And then we have the sort of kids' rooms with the pool area uh, over here. And then, and no, and then. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do with this yet. but this is the bathroom. So this might be another family room. I really don't have a family room in this house. These are the indentured servants, and this is going to be the kitchen, and then another storage room or with a back door. So that's as far as I've gotten with that, but I have mapped it out and I kind of know what to do. And I'm getting a lot quicker with these houses. I did go and do a whole bunch of mining for terracotta, so I should be able to build all of those houses. I don't know if I'll be able to build all of those with the resources I have, but I should be able to finish off the farming area, or at least, the immediate farming area here. The more I think about it, the more that should just terraformed a little bit. Look, love is in the air. Amazing what happens when you just change all of the fields to wheat fields. Will they? Will they both? Nope. That was a no, and that's a no. Nope, not ready. I probably need more doors and beds, is really what it comes down to, which, I'm in no hurry to have more villagers who get stuck outside because they can't path their way inside. But yeah, that's exactly what happens. They come down this thing and they get stuck. I'm gonna probably have to that lamp because I can't have them getting stuck like that. Now they're taking up way too much space there. What else have I done? Nothing up here has changed really. I thought that the wheat field area was far more of a priority, so I did that. Um, oh, there is lots of stuff across the way. But first and foremost, I fiddled around with the bridge some more. So I lowered the bridge a little bit and then added, I didn't like the little divots that by lowering it made, and then added some more slabs. And I like the way that it looks a whole lot better. Well, let's get our little boat so you can kind of see it from ground level. And then I put end rods underneath so that that provides just enough light at night across, because I was having issues trying to figure out, well, I have this sort of lantern motif, but where am I going to put the lantern? And it just wasn't looking right. So I decided, since the end rods give off a little bit of light, that I'd put the end rods underneath. Don't really, I mean, you can see them. It's not like they're visible, but they don't like make, it's not like I put glowstone there, right? Which would be a very obvious light. They're just slightly there. And so I really like the way that that looks. Um, but we'll see. I think I'm done fiddling with the bridge, but because I do think I like the way it looks. And you can kind of see now that the sun's setting, there's light on the bridge, which I like a lot. Because I do think that this could potentially have spawns, the way that I built it. Oh my gosh, I've been doing things, lots and lots of things. Let's sleep, and then I'll talk about this. So first, I made the farm area. Am I on the bed? I don't think I was on the bed. I think I bounced off the bed. Whatever, it still counted. So first, I took care of the villagers and their food, and then I started to take care of the cows, my food source. So I will put a link in the description for this farm. It's kind of a set it and forget it kind of farm. It just pretty simple. That's gonna wash all of the items down the way. Oh, I have to hit it twice, right? And then we're going. I'm got some gold from that piglin, or not piglin, that zombie pigman. Uh, see, I get a lot of seeds. And there is, like you're seeing, there is some sort of manualness to it. Uh, he, I believe the video that I watched said that you can have it automatic, where put a redstone signal down, but you'd still have to manually um, reseed. Nothing that there's not a mechanism that would reseed for you. So I figured there's no point if I'm going to have to reseed anyway. The extra bit of redstone to automatically do this is still not going to be helpful, because then I'm just going to come back to an empty farm and wonder, well, how long has the farm been this way? At least with it being a little bit manual, I can go, okay, this farm, it looks like it's ready. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But it's got to be close, and it's just easier to monitor it that way. But I built it out here because A, this is not a small farm by any means. By any means, it's quite a large farm. And I figured, well, if I'm gonna terraform, right? Like I talked about this previously. I was talking about going down deeper, and then I realized, okay, so if I'm down that deep, and the and the slope is basically up here, right? Like at that point, I have far more space than I'm probably going to need. And so I decided just to put it up top and then terraform around. So what we're seeing, not only the farm, right, but this is going to be where the stairs that go up and down, they go up and down. I go up, I go down. Um, and what I'll do now is I'll put the before and the after right now in the viewpoint, so you can kind of see the work that I've done so far. But I've set the stairs sort of where the villagers will come down into the complex, and I started to outline a little bit where the edges are going to be, and I think I've settled on the hanging gardens being like 178 by 178 or something like that, which is a pretty big structure for me. I've never tried to do something that large, so it should be interesting. And instead of like instead of waiting for the um, like having the hanging gardens right up against the river, I decided to push it back a little bit so that the riverside sort of mirrored the other side of the city. Granted, it's proving some complications. Thank you, Deuce. We were missing you and your loudness background. But what what I will do is probably put some houses up top here, and then underneath will be sort of where all the farms go that I can fit under there, so that I don't have to keep digging out the underside here. I just prepare the area so that the farms already have a location to be built. For the most part, granted, some farms are really large, so that's not going to work as well. But um, yeah, so figured I should start kind of figuring out where things were going to be placed in the world, so that I had an idea of, okay, where where do I have to terraform down to? What do I have to terraform up to? Um, you'll see in the video, like I've started to think about like the edges. How do I mimic the edges to something similar to the other side? Um, and then just overall, I know most of my buildings, like the houses for villagers, are not going to be facing the other complexes. They'll probably be more in the front. But like, what is the space? How much space do I have from when they come up from the riverside up till where they would go down in hanging gardens? And I think it'll be really pretty. Sort of have this peekaboo moment. Have the village area be a little higher than the base of the structure. Um, but we'll see. Like I did go into a test world and kind of played around with that 18 by 8, this 178 by 70, 178 to see, okay, most renderings have it as a four-story structure. Is that enough space to have stuff in the middle and have that sort of um, structure of moving stuff about? And I think it is. Um, I didn't want to build it all out by hand in a creative world, but I did. Like I said, I built sort of a side of it and it was looking pretty good. It was looking like I could have plenty of space to do what I needed to do and still have a nice, comfy, cozy um, living structure at the top of the hanging gardens. But I think, um, yeah, I think that that's going to do it for today. Uh, it it is a lot of work. Um, I've I've done a decent amount of getting rid of some of the crags on this side, and definitely it's going to be a shorter video because a little loud, and you will definitely drown me out at some. So I want to thank you all for watching and coming along on this journey. Yes, I do really like that. I like it a little bit. Every time I look at it, I like it a little bit more. I thought about dropping it even one more down, but I think that that would then lose some of the archness of a bridge. But yes, thank you all for watching. Wandering Trader. I only want you if you're going to bring me dark oak sapling. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all. Bye.